Yeah, yeah. This is Point Black. Coming in hard and off the card. You know what I'm saying? You got the hackers and the rackers, stackers and the jackers. But when it comes to reality and the truth, in the matter of true science, you know what I'm saying? We got to come with the flow from the barrio, the heat from the street, and the facts to crack backs. And to do that, in even my overstanding of many things, we come with the bull bit to their lying ass lips. You know what I'm saying? And then facts like bags. This is PBN as well. And Point Blank National grew. Sometimes views, comments, and history as well. But when it comes to bringing that fire, there is only one brethren at this time. I'm not saying the only, but I'm saying one of the top reads of his time. And he has earned that as well. So today, without further ado, we're going to let the general, you know what I'm saying, do what he do. Because sometimes we need the truth in its fullness in our weeds. So without further ado, my brethren and friends, as you see, there's a thumbs up for my man. Put that thumbs up there. Hit that subscribe button as well. Subscribe at all times. You know what I'm saying? Ring that bell. You know what I'm saying? Ring that bell. You get it however you want. And then also, like he said, comment, comment, comment. That's very important that we do this. This shows the interaction of that you are paying attention to what is truly going on. So remember to keep it right. Don't get up there talking stupid stuff because, like the general said, he will bounce your silly butt up off of there. So without further ado, let the general do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Israeli politicians who have brought up the bill. Okay, they didn't brought up the bill in the Knesset. Okay, which is they Congress. You see, and so let me get the and you know what is that? Whatever his name is, Netanyahu. You understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me get the one with a brain. Let me get this one right here. But that just show you, and I told y'all a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that they don't want nobody they don't want nobody evangelizing in Israel. You know, and I see them, they be on the streets and they be, you know, just out there, you know, trying to convert. And that's, you know, that's basically the evangelizing, you know, out there on the street trying to convert Jews. You know, they want to do away with that. You see, they want to do away with that. And I was telling y'all early on, you understand what I'm saying? How they they've been jumping on their ass. They've been jumping on them. You see what I'm saying? They've been whooping them. Out there talking about, yeah, I seen it. Wait a minute. Got to have that H2O. Woo! That did something for my soul right there. You see, I seen them out there reports when they be over here, but they don't talk about that. You see, they don't talk about that. And see, and that's what I brought up earlier. You understand what I'm saying? When you see all these so-called Christian presidents, and they go over there, you see what I'm saying? And with their little harmonica on, you understand the harmonica? And you understand what I'm saying? They go over there and kiss the Wailing Wall. You see what I'm saying? They go over there and they bow down and they bow down in Israel. You see? They bow down to them. And then right now they want to pass a law to keep them from even talking about their own God. Don't evangelize. Don't try to convert me. Don't. And children, they was advocating you get double the time. Said when you gonna take. Oh, yeah, I'll think about it. I'll see about it in any new platform. Yeah. You see, they talking about if you try to evangelize to a child, they're going to 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what? But that's power. That's power. They know they know that nation over there is founded on a lie. They know that. And so either you're going to stick to the lie, or you're not going to stick to the lie. You see? You're either going to stick to the lie, or you're not going to stick to the lie. That's what it boiled down to. It ain't got nothing to do because they know damn well they don't have no genetic origins to the nothing over there. And so it's funny to me, I see where, I see people say that they supposedly quote unquote Jewish, but some of them is agnostic. That some of them is then switched over their religion and so on and so forth. And so, thank you, family. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate both of you brothers. I appreciate both of you, bro. I'm gonna give you both some play. You see, and so the thing is, you can still be Jewish and not practice Judaism. So you're trying to say that you're technically from the land. You see, and that's not true. That and I try to tell people that time and time again, that that's just not true. That they're not genetically of the land. You see, and so the only thing that ties them to the land is the fake connection through the practicing of the religion. But once they're no longer practicing, you're not a Jew. You're only a Jew because you're practicing a faith that you want to quote unquote call Judaism, but you don't have no genetic origins in that land at all. At all. You feel me? You'd have no genetic origins. You know that brother right there, but they over there teaching and that's what they teaching. You see, that's what they teaching. That's right. They are teaching the Talmud. You see what I'm saying? That's the premier holy book. You understand what I'm saying? That interpret. See, that's when you got to make that one that's going to straighten up all the shit that you don't like. You see? That's where that's the same thing with the hadith. You understand what I'm saying? When you find something in the Quran that you don't like, you understand what I'm saying? Then you got to come up with the clean up. You got to have that book that's going to clean things up. So that's the Talmud, that's the hadiths. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so that's what it is. You see, that's what it is. It's the clean up book. But I personally, and they took down one of my I had put one of these videos up where this he was a Christian. I don't know if he was an evangelist. I think his name was, I believe is Polk. I believe it's Tom Polk or whatever that put out the other Israel. And he put out all the information in that video about the things that they say in the Talmud. People don't even want, like, goddamn. You see? These people got all this authority and shit, but don't know about, if you put up the information in which they live by, then you get banned off the damn internet. That show you what you up under. You up under a totalitarian regime. A totalitarian regime. You see? And and that won't allow you, no matter what you do, to have a way out. They want to trap you in the labyrinth. They want to trap you in the labyrinth. You understand what I'm saying? With no way out. And so I at least, I'm glad that they playing their hand today. I'm glad that they playing their hand today, that they coming right on out and showing you who they are. And we don't have to, because I can validate that I've been telling y'all this all along. You see what I'm saying? I say, goddamn it, you hear what they say about Jesus in the Talmud? Yeah, y'all hear what they say about, I'm not for Christianity, but I'm talking about these people say that they Christians, they Christian presidents, huh? Ain't that what they say they is? I'm just saying. They say they Christian presidents, and they talk about your God the way they do, and you over there kissing on the wall, and now they don't even want you to come in there and say nothing about it. They don't want you to be evangelized. You see, that's what a Christian. That's what y'all supposed to do, right? Y'all supposed to tell peoples about the good word. That's what y'all supposed to do, right? Well, you can't do that, and y'all talking about Uganda, banning homosexuality in Uganda, but y'all not talking about and shit. You talking about it not being, I mean, how many Christians on the planet? Shit, it's more, I don't know. It might not be more Christian than it is homosexuals. Shit. They say it's how many Christians on the planet? What is it? Is it 2 billion? Is it 1 billion, 2 billion? Close to 2 billion people, Christian. So that means if you come to Israel, you see, you can't be, that's a hell of a number right there, $2 billion damn dollars. You say you asked the Jewish dude about the Talmud, and he was surprised you knew about it. Yeah, you should, and you need to memorize some of them damn chapters and verses in that motherfucker and ask him, well, what does this mean? The next time if you get a chance, ask him what cushy mean. Ask him, what does cushy mean? And ask him, and get them ones in there where they talking stupid about black people and ask him and see what he tell you. See what kind of response you get. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. It's only right you got it in there. And when somebody bring it up, God damn it, you don't want nobody to bring that. Just show you how foul you is. You want to hide, you got shit all in your hands and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You got shit in your hands. And you don't want nobody to see it. So you hide your hands behind your back. That's what they do. And then, and so, again, and like I say, they say, when I read the Talmud, and they say that damn Jesus is in hell, boiling in hot excrement. I say, what the? You hear that? They say Jesus is in hell, boiling in hot excrement. You understand? Hot shit. Say Mary, the mother of Jesus is a whore. Yeah. Say his father was a Roman soldier. She was sleeping around. She was an adulteress. And some of that, when you look at the story, but they can't call Mary out without calling out Judah, without calling out David. You see what I'm saying? They're going to call Mary out, then they need to call out Judah, because he was a whore. You understand what I'm saying? And Mary was a whore, then Judah was one too. You see what I'm saying? He was one. Look at David, another one. You see? Look at, and we can back this up. We can back this up. Sleeping with another man's wife, supposed to be the prophet of God, the king of God's nation, and this man is sleeping with another man's wife, impregnating another man's wife, setting the man up to be murdered on the battlefield. Yeah. So this is and so this is what it is. But see, what they're doing is They're preserving their power. It ain't got nothing to do about what you know or what you read. They're preserving their power. You got to understand, however you establish your power, that's how you gonna have to keep it. You see? I got something coming along the way. I see family drop their signs, and you say I should probably. I got it coming. Don't worry. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't gonna rush it, but it ain't gonna be long. I ain't gonna rush it. I got scrolls. I'm getting them together now. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time. I reached a certain age that where I had to reach a certain being in the craft. You know what I'm saying? You got to reach a certain age before you could, so you do make sure you fully rounded. You feel me? In what in what you know and what you didn't research. So yeah, it's about that time, good brother. I'm gonna start dropping real soon. You just stay on deck. I guarantee you, when you get it, you're gonna appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a classic of classics. You see, but that's what they're doing. They're preserving their power. You know what I'm saying? And you can see that, and you know why? You can see that, the United States ain't really been standing, with Israel on everything over there, as they beefing with Syria, and they beefing with the Palestinians, you beefing with Iran. United States don't ride with the Israelites, the so-called Israelites over there. They don't ride with them all the time, because United States is getting to a point, you know what I'm saying, where they got some of the same agenda, but they got different agenda. You see what I'm saying? And so they all got it, and so they all looking to preserve their power, and sometimes, they don't see eye to eye. And so they ain't been riding with Israel on everything. You understand what I'm saying? You know, they don't ride with the so-called Jews over there, on everything. You can see right now, you know what I'm saying? They saying that if you're not, because they saying attacking Iran was off the table. You know what I'm saying? The UN is saying that it's illegal. You understand, for our Israel to attack nuclear facilities, and you know what I'm saying? And so they looking at this as like this is for our existence, and so they not gonna all they ready to ride on their own, is what they see, what they saying, they ready to ride on their own, but they gonna need some help. They're gonna need some help, and they're gonna help them. Eventually, they're gonna have to help them. They're gonna have to help them. They're gonna pull the strings, and they're gonna have to. Them puppets is gonna have to come on in. You understand what I'm saying? Them puppets is gonna have to come on in. They're gonna pull their ass right on, and they're gonna pull their ass right on in. You see, and so and to see.
All right. A lot of patients ask us, why are we able to put
They
in
gotta
teeth
pay
the
for
next day
commercials.
wouldn't that inhibit?
Hey, if your partner is being secretive with their phone, you need to do this now. Most people are unaware.
That they ready
but
to
you gotta
get
pay the
time,
bills.
And the
Of course, you
thing
gotta pay the
is, like I
bills.
say, when I seen them over there, and the evangelists, when they was on the streets, and they was, man, listen here, the police had to come and save their ass. Straight up, they was about to put hands on them. Straight up, everybody in the street, it wasn't nobody for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I'm gonna say. They for they squad. You feel me? They for they squad. They not for no, they ain't gonna be no like one gonna be for you and the other one, no. They always for the, like, get y'all ass off the street with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some Jesus Christ. They was like, and the police was right there. And they had their little cameras up there and shit. and they was slapping their goddamn cameras and shit. And I'm not talking about just, they was like trying to take the motherfuckers, right? With the police there. Like, man, get this shit out of here. And the police was like, you know, they knew that, you know, they giving their ass one chance. You understand what I'm saying? They giving their ass one chance to get out of there. They like, y'all got to go. You understand what I'm saying? They was telling the other people to chill, but they was like, y'all got to go. And if you don't go, you understand, and we leave here, it's gonna be on you. That's basically what they said. You know, and I seen some places where they bum rush their ass. You know what I'm saying? They have all type of graffiti. You understand what I'm saying? All type of graffiti on walls, disrespecting Jesus, disrespecting Mary, and anything in the Bible. You see? And so, you know what? I'm glad that there's always, you know, truth that come to the surface. You see what I'm saying? I'm glad when there's a truth that always come to the surface and prove what need to be proved. Not that it's on their ass, not that they trying to do any little evangelist. You understand what I'm saying? Like they do Whoopi and they do Kanye, and you see what I'm saying? Yeah, it was, they on your ass. Now they on your ass, but I would like this. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna look at them rebuttals of what the evangelist is saying. You know, I'm gonna go in there and see what some of them rebuttals that them evangelists is saying about the Jews and what they think. I want to see how they respond to them, them two politicians, them two Jewish politicians. I want to hear the type of conversation that they got around that. You see what I'm saying? When you got two, you know, that openly saying y'all can't try to convert nobody or nothing. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, and you got jail time. I want to hear. You understand? Because that's way harsher than anything I heard from Kyrie. Is way harsher than, I'm not even, you know, saying that I'm defending nothing that Whoopi Goldberg, because she's totally been broke. You see what I'm saying? Kanye, he flipping just because, you know, they on his head, but before, it was all good. You understand what I'm saying? It was all good just a week ago. You understand what I'm saying? Till they got on your motherfucking head. Now you wanna say certain things and shit. But we were saying it all along. Some of it we were saying all along. And so you can't jump on the train when they on your head. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. You got to be 10 toes down all year round. You understand? Every day you got to be down, 10 toes down, all year round. You feel me? You can't just jump on it. And so, but what these two Jewish politicians is advocating that's draconian, damn near. You understand what I'm saying? This shit almost like what's that shit with the Catholics? The Inquisition, damn near. It's like the beginning of the Inquisition where you can't say, you know what I'm saying? You can't, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like what they did when they brought us over here. And you can't, call on damn and I had to stop saying, I got to stop talking about because I'm understanding the sacredness of the dragon, and so I had to quit because they ain't the dragon. They ain't the dragon. They the beast, and that's something totally different. You see what I'm saying? That's something totally different. We didn't defile a sacred icon in our culture, and we didn't because we don't understand it. You see, once we understand it, we'll reverse, the definitions about things that is sacred to us. They defile anything that is sacred to us, and so by the time we get it, it's so defiled that we don't understand nothing about it. We don't go deeper into the understanding of it, and so that's just like black. You know what I'm saying? People want to define. No, nobody want to be black. Black is a color. Black is not a nationality, but yet and still they say Kemet is the black land. Sudan is the land of the blacks. That's what it means. So they say it's not a nationality, but is it true? You know, I'm gonna bring that up. You know what I'm saying? Is it true? Or is you just scared to be black? You don't want to be black. You see what I'm saying? Black has a certain type of connotations that, you know, a lot of people don't want to be, but I love being black. You see? I love being black. You know what I'm saying? I love being African, but I love being black too. You understand what I'm saying? African is my planetary identity. You understand? Black is my frequency and my cosmic identity. You see what I'm saying? That's our cosmic identity. You see, African is our planetary identity. You know, we got, you know, that you got to have both. You got to have both. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got both, you ain't official. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's a lot of Africans over there. They living like the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. You could be African, yeah, but you ain't black. You Neanderthalic and shit. You know what I'm saying? You Neanderthalic. You got to be both of them, man. You can't just be one. You got to be both. It's a frequency. You understand what I'm saying? It keep you, you know, when you start talking, there's a lot of Africans over there that go along with the homo. You understand what I'm saying? Because they ain't connected to that cosmic frequency. Because if they was connected to the cosmic frequency, they know they'd be out of order. So you have to sever that cosmic where you have to adhere to natural law and cosmic law. You got to sever that. You understand? To be the Frankie nigga that you is, dysfunctional, accepting all type of dysfunction. You see what I'm saying? And so, family, once again, it's on. I want to thank y'all. We got two more hot topics. I'm gonna be talking about this China Mac. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna deal with him. You know what I'm saying? Old fake wannabe Chinese rapper disrespecting black people, and we're gonna talk about old Tekashi. You understand? They didn't waxed him on up. You understand? They gave him a wax job, and so we want to talk about some of that because you know it